The hotel was old, with peeling wallpaper and flickering lights. Sarah had no choice but to stay there. It was the only place available in the small town. The receptionist, a gaunt man with hollow eyes, handed her the key to room 13 without making eye contact. "Is there something wrong with this room?" Sarah asked, trying to sound casual. The receptionist hesitated, his fingers trembling as he adjusted his glasses. "Just don't open the closet," he said in a low, almost inaudible voice. Sarah laughed nervously, thinking it was some kind of joke. But as she walked down the dimly lit hallway, the laughter died in her throat. The air grew colder with each step, and the faint sound of whispering seemed to follow her. When she entered room 13, the first thing she noticed was the smell, a mix of mildew and something metallic, like blood. The room was small, with a single bed, a dusty dresser, and a closet with a cracked wooden door. The wallpaper was peeling, revealing patches of black mold underneath. Sarah tried to ignore the unease creeping up her spine. She unpacked her suitcase, careful not to touch the closet. But as the night wore on, the room seemed to come alive. The walls creaked, the floorboards groaned, and the temperature dropped so low that she could see her breath. Then, at exactly midnight, she heard it. A soft, rhythmic scratching coming from the closet. Her heart raced as she sat up in bed, clutching the blanket to her chest. "Hello?" she called out, her voice trembling. The scratching stopped. For a moment, there was silence. Then, faint whisper. "Let me out." Sarah froze. The voice was faint, almost childlike, but it sent chills down her spine. She told herself it was just her imagination, but the whisper came again, louder this time. "Let me out." Terrified, Sarah grabbed her phone and called the front desk. No one answered. She tried again and again, but the line was dead. The scratching started again, louder and more frantic. The closet door began to rattle, as if something was trying to break free. Against her better judgment, Sarah got out of bed and approached the closet. Her hand trembled as she reached for the handle. "Don't open it," the receptionist's warning echoed in her mind. But she couldn't stop herself. She had to know what was inside. She opened the closet. Inside was a mirror. And in the reflection, she saw a woman standing behind her, her face twisted in agony. The woman's eyes were hollow, her mouth stretched into a grotesque smile. Sarah screamed and slammed the closet shut. She grabbed her suitcase and ran for the door, but it wouldn't open. The handle wouldn't budge. The whispering grew louder, filling the room. "You shouldn't have opened it." Sarah turned around and saw the woman standing in the corner of the room, her body contorted in unnatural angles. She began to crawl toward Sarah, her movements jerky and inhuman. Sarah screamed again, pounding on the door. "Help! Someone, please!" But no one came. The next morning, the receptionist found Sarah's body in the room. Her face was frozen in terror, and the closet door was wide open. The mirror inside was shattered, and written in blood on the wall were the words,